T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is up, guys? What's going on? Man, oh man, it has been forever since I've done a live, hasn't it? Sorry, I'm just moving around here a little bit. I just got a couple of things I need to do here really quickly, just off to the side. Boom, boom, boom. And yes, Chase, check your Instagram. Okay, so yeah, I just whole lot of stuff going on in my life lately, guys. As you guys keep up with me on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. A couple good things, couple bad things, couple indifferent things. Doesn't really matter. Can everybody hear me okay, by the way? I'm trying this new setup with these wireless freaking things. I don't know if they're any good or not. Let me know how it sounds, because I know some of you are watching. What did I with my Instagram? Oh, I just said check your Instagram. I sent you a link in case you want to jump on. That's all that was. But yeah, so we got a couple people in the house right now. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm off to the side here, messing around with my computer over here. We got, oh, there he is. Pop up, pop up. No, it's not even going to do it from there. Okay, fine, be that way. It's going to be miserable and not do it that way. So we're going to go boom, boom. We got Dave from Dave's TV all the way from Florida. Always a pleasure to see this guy. Absolutely love this guy. And of course, we got Chase, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto, another great guy. If anybody's watching, you're not subscribed to these guys. Like, what are you doing? I sound fine. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that, brother. Like I said, I wasn't sure. Dave CV sent an email for getting if you want. Sound is good. Send an email. Oh, you can make me send you a goddamn email. Okay, I will send you an email, David. Yeah, so like I said, a whole bunch of different things going. This is probably going to be a very short. I shouldn't say very short. Probably a shorter live. Just because I have to run out and do some stuff later on, as it turns out, because the hits just keep on coming with my life. Between being sick and my kid's car breaking down, now there's a problem with my wife's car, but she's at work, so I have to go and meet her after work. So I can't stay on any later than 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock will be my absolute latest. I might even cut it out earlier than that, maybe 8:30. Okay, let's compose an email here to Dave. Okay, and let's go like that, and we'll send that. Okay, I sent it to your email, Dave. There you go. Jeepers creepers, all this stuff going around. Oh, actually, before I go too much farther, before I forget, today's actually kind of a special day, not for me, but for a friend of mine. My friend Kim. It's actually her birthday today. So hey, happy birthday, Kim! Yay! Woo! Congratulations, happy birthday. I won't tell anybody how old you are. I was going to grab my guitar and sing happy birthday to you, but I'm like, you don't want to listen to that. So I didn't even bother. I didn't bother. Holy crap, where's this guy from? All right. So let's add our first guest in. Here we got my man, Dave from Dave's TV. What's going on, Dave? How are you, sir?
It's hotter than dog balls here. Just saying.
Oh, Nice. Actually, it's really nice up here today. It was a really nice day up here. Oh, check this out. We also have Mr. Paul from PA Bruno's in the house, and it says hi, sweetie. So I'm assuming that's Chew.
Probably.
I don't imagine Mallory would call me sweetie, but I think that's Chew. I think that's Chew calling me sweetie. Sorry, I had to. That was kind of funny. Mr. Paul, I'm going to send you a link as well. I'm sure I've got you on my. Where do we normally talk, Paul? Never mind, I found it. I'm going to send you the link. I don't care about the previews. I'm going to send you a link to your Paul's Paintings Facebook Messenger, Paul, just because it was the first one I came across. In case you want to jump on. If you don't want to jump on, that's fine. No, I'm not going to be able to do that because, oh my God, geez, you know what? For a guy who's been doing this for as long as I have, you would think maybe just once, I would be, semi-organized when it comes to this stuff. But no. Okay, copy that. Okay, there we go. Oh my God. Shane is an idiot. Shane is an idiot. Shane is an idiot. Okay, there you go, Paul. I sent it to your Paul's Paintings, I believe. It's under one of them if you want to jump on. Up to you. You obviously do not have to. Sorry. There we go. Okay, apparently Chew's at work.
Ooh.
So that was in fact Mallory. Chew whispers sweet nothings. Yeah, he does. He does. I love Chew. He's great. I'm glad I at least got to see him last month. That was nice, even if it was only for a very short period of time. But that was super, super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't even know me. He just hugged me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he knew who you were.
Yeah,
he knew who you were.
Never met me face to face.
Does he? Well, I mean, you spent the weekend with us, Dave. You understand how the whole thing went. Like everybody knows you. Everybody loves you.
I'm still raving about it on all my reviews that I've done, but I haven't edited yet. So.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mallory says he's a hugger. So there you go. And he is, which is great.
Me too. I am too.
Yeah, I am as well.
Does that look familiar, Shane?
Do you have another Erie Surfer? Oh, it's that one. Oh, okay. The Screaming Tunnel.
Yeah. It's already came out, so I can drink this one and show everybody.
Nice. Did you, by the way, Dave, did you get that file I sent you today?
I have. Does that come through on your email since it's Google Drive?
I think it might have.
I'll check. I don't know. I haven't looked.
Okay, yeah, I think I sent it through email with the link for Google Drive. Take a look at it. If you like it, it didn't turn out quite as good as I had in my head. If you like it, use it. If you're like, oh, you know what, don't use it. I don't care. You're not gonna.
I'll probably use it because I'm gonna be lazy, and it's gonna be good, Shane. I know it will.
It's different. I just had it. I had a different idea in my head. I'm sorry. To anybody who's watching right now, you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's kind of a little project.
The hacker.
Yeah, that's right. Just hacking away. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Mallory is saying hi to me, Dave, Paul, and Chase. Love all you guys. We love you too, Mallory. Miss you like crazy. Oh, check this out. We also have the legend, ladies and gentlemen, Rod J in the house. What is up, Rod?
Rod, maybe for that little education on the video that came out tonight because I didn't know how to pronounce it on my latest review. He helped me out.
Which one was that?
It's on the chai milk stout from Left Hand Brewing.
Oh yeah, I did get the notification for that. I have not watched it yet though.
I didn't know how to pronounce it because I don't never drink it, but
right,
or at least the actual drink itself. I didn't even know if it was a tea or a coffee. I knew it was one of the two. I didn't know.
Right, yeah, tea, right? Chai tea. Rod saying cheers to Mallory and Chew. Miss you too. Yeah, everybody misses Mallory. She's just so. Anybody who's never hung out with Mallory before, she's like just like the super coolest girl to hang out with. I swear to God, she's so awesome. And Rod's saying, yeah, just trying to help. Yeah, Rod's been a great help to a lot of people lately. He's always been. I shouldn't say lately. He's always been a help, but especially recently, he's really been getting in there and helping a lot of people out. We all appreciate it, Rod.
Rod would
really,
be
really
proud
do.
of me. This little device on the back of my phone here, you scan it, it brings all my social media up, and the first one that pops up is my YouTube. Instead of actually passing out cards, you scan it with your phone, boom. So I'm gonna try it out.
I did hear you mention something about that, and I was thinking about that myself because I just got my shipment of business cards in finally. But I don't know. I know technology's kind of more going probably towards that way, where it's
Yeah.
like, hey, just scan this instead of having like a physical card. I don't know. I like having that physical business card. I don't
I
know what
might
it
go to
is.
that too, but I wanted to try it out, so it works.
No, try it out. I mean, hey, it might blow the doors off anything that everybody else is doing. And
But
sorry, I got another guest in the
try the
background.
device.
There
They have like bracelets. They have this. They have cards, like metal cards you can scan. And there he. Oh, he's in his new place.
I am.
Nice.
Look at that. Finally in the new place.
How's it going there, buddy?
It's been an interesting couple weeks because
Okay.
my job told me they were laying me off 2 days before I closed.
Oh my God, dude! I'm so sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah.
You're not playing, right? Are you playing?
Am I what?
Are you playing around? Because that is crazy.
Nope.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
That's ridiculous, man.
You will have a job like probably already have another one lined up.
Well, I'm not that good, but hopefully so.
I'll be praying for you, dude. That's messed up.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, man.
Hey, if anybody's looking for a media guy, Chase is looking for a job.
Yeah. Until the meantime, you can always come down to Sebring, Florida, and hang out in the man cave.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Maybe look for some jobs down there in Florida where it never snows.
We could be neighbors. There's a vacant lot next to me.
It rarely snows up here.
I wish I could say it rarely snows up here.
almost never here. Oh, all right.
Chase, I wanted to let you. That's what I'm drinking right now. I had one left.
Chase knows what that is.
How does it taste the second time around?
About the same. Not bad. I like it. It's a good go-to beer, in my opinion.
About the same, but not the same atmosphere as you had the first time.
No,
not at all.
You'll never get that again.
Oh, I'm not saying. Understand at the beginning of the video, I said you might want to put your headphones on, and he thought maybe my sound was messed up. So, yeah, but if you listen closely, there's an eerie sound in that video, and that's what made my.
There is
interesting. Yeah, I was.
There is for sure.
I saw that comment, and then it was like, no, he sounds fine. What's he talking about?
Because paranormal, YouTubers will put that. You may want to put your headphones on because you can't hear those slight sounds of paranoia stuff.
Yes, now when I'm doing any like video watching or especially when I'm editing, I always have my headphones on. They're just I want to pick up a little. Just for the little, because sometimes there'll be like an annoying little like light hiss in the back of your video every once in a while. It's like, what the hell? And you wouldn't notice that if you didn't have the headphones on.
I should do that when I'm editing because it sounds different coming out of the computer speakers. And
yeah, absolutely.
Like I adjust the level to that, and then like once in a blue moon, I would put the headphones on. I would listen to them like, wow, this sounds really loud. I wonder what this sounds like to everybody else. I'm over here thinking I'm increasing it to make it sound better. It's probably making everyone deaf.
Yeah, exactly.
I use these. Got them off Amazon. They're great. Yeah, I need to get a new computer though. I'm thinking about getting a desktop and put it. Because Shane, you know how my man cave is. I got that little. It's a TV stand that my father-in-law made, and we were going to get rid of. I'm like, man, I'll just put that in the man cave when I first started. And I'm going to put it right next to my Xbox and just hook my TV up to the HDMI cable. And I got to get a wireless keyboard and mouse.
Right.
Because this laptop, I'll just use this for like live streams and stuff. Because the memory, it keeps saying memories, and I don't download anything on it. I put all my videos on an external drive, but with all the updates, and it's not a jam. It's not like a $2,000 or $3,000 laptop. It's just probably a $500 laptop. So
right.
And
that's the problem with. That's the problem with laptops and desktops and everything. They just over time, because all the programs get more advanced and more, it just slows down. Like your computer can't keep up with it. Like my desktop, I had to put I maxed out the RAM on it now. Actually, I just got a new internal drive for it because my C drive is almost full, so I got to change that all around. And it's still a great computer. It still works good. It's just getting a little slow. That's all. Like not super boggy slow. Like it's still usable. But every once in a while, you'll click on something and you got to wait like 2 or 3 seconds. It's like, oh, I know this is what our world has come to. Oh, I can't wait for 2 or 3 seconds. How pathetic is our lives nowadays? I mean, I remember back, going online back in the 90s, and with before they had internet, or before the internet was a thing, and it was all bulletin board systems. And you're doing you got your phone dial-up thing, and you got your phone, and you put it down, and it basically types out everything at about this speed, and that's about as fast as the stuff types out.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there waiting, and you can read along with it because it's not that fast. I mean,
Then you get a few years later when Windows, the very first Windows that come out, and you have that dial-up tone, and you're sitting there and you're going, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I never used the phone like in the 80s where you put the phone down on that little device.
Oh, see, I did. That's how long.
I've seen it on movies, and I grew up with it. I just never had one because probably we couldn't afford one. But yeah, because I Weird Science, that movie where they make the hot chick put the phone on the thing.
Yeah, of course.
Man, I've never seen one of those in real life.
Yeah, you every once in a while you can see what at a thrift store every once in a while, and I think the people that work there don't even know what the hell it is.
Probably
I know what it is right away. I'm like, holy shit! And if they're $5 or $10, sometimes it's fun just to pick them up just for.
In this day and age, if you get a good one, they're probably worth some money because of collectors and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially if it was like one of the first models or one of the really good models back in the day. Yeah, it probably could. All right, give me one quick second here, guys. I was going to catch up on some comments here. Rod was saying he's got a QR code on his card. I wish I would have thought of that. I wish I would have thought of that before I did mine.
Me too.
That'd been really cool.
I actually have a QR code saved. I just need to get some cards done and put that over. I can do that.
495 of 500 left.
Yeah, Western Canadian Beer Viewer is in the house. Cheers. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, he says, I still have my business cards from 6 years ago. $4.95. You really see, it's half the battle is getting the business cards. The other half is you have to hand them out.
Get them out.
You got to get them out there to the people. So sorry, that was supposed to say, so sorry, Chase. Everybody's saying sorry to Chase. Keepers, creepers.
Yeah, dude, that is horrible, man. I couldn't imagine them coming up to me and say, hey, you got 2 weeks. You're done. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's actually like when I look holistically at now and a few months from now, it's really not the worst situation. It's just the timing of it is
right. Well, yeah, you just closed on that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Like the timing is just garbage. So so Dan's saying I talked to people and showed them my social on their phones. They did what they could follow. Yeah, that works. Whatever, as long as you get your name out there and your message out there, I guess.
The only problem with me if I'm filming and somebody comes up to me, my phone, I'm using my phone and it's got the thing on the back of it. They'd have to walk up to the back of the phone and.
Dave, that's when you say, "Oh, hey, come on, jump in the video with me."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, filming at breweries is always a problem. It's always loud. If there's an outside, I tend to record out there. Yeah, I do as well, if I can. But sometimes you're kind of stuck inside. lapel mics help. Yes, absolutely they do.
Oh yeah,
I gotta get a wireless set. I have a wired mic, but I like it so much because the sound is good on it. And I did pick up a wireless set. Just I don't know, like $40 or something like that. They sound awful.
What type of phone do you have?
Awful. I got a Samsung.
Because I use
Samsung Galaxy 29,400. I don't know what freaking number they're on. I think
I got a set off Amazon. It came with 2 mics.
4,000.
Plug it into here. I mean, you saw it, and those things work great for muffling background sound. And I paid like $35 on Amazon.
Yeah, so the ones I got, same thing on Amazon, $40. Same thing, the dual mic, and I think it might even be the exact same brand as yours, Dave. I'm not sure, but and I've used it both on my phone and on my camera because I like to usually use my camera if I can, most of the time. But I put the receiver in both of them, and this is what the sound sounds like. It sounds like I'm talking like this. Like it's so muffled. It's not. Wow. I know a lot of them, they tend to be overdriven. Mine is just muffled, and it sounds like I got my hand in front of my face. And I've tried to adjust a bunch of things on it, and so I'm just like, you know what, for $40, fucking go away.
Mine are different because it just picks my voice up, and that's it. Now I noticed that sometimes when it's like I'll move around, it kind of shuffles the shirt a little bit, and it'll pick that up.
Yeah,
right.
And I try to muffle it out a little bit, but I mean, overall, they work pretty good.
Mine, the ones I've had, it's been funny because I really have to pin them way up here. And most people I know have issues where they have to put it way down here so it's not so loud. But mine have been so mellow that I have to like pin them on my collarbone practically.
Oh, wow.
Right. That's it. I tried everything. I tried like right close to my mouth. I tried it, like lapel spot. I tried it belly button spot. I tried it arm's length away. And it just, none of them sound good. So I don't know if I just got my receiver's bad. What?
I know, because in my Chicago videos, you remember how you did the Elaine Bennis dance? So when you said down in the belly button position, I thought of the what episode was that from Seinfeld? You remember that episode?
I don't actually.
Oh my gosh.
Now, having said that, I haven't watched all of them. I've watched probably half of them.
Like Jerry was sleeping with somebody, and he was saying how like he was messing around with the friends that like he would talk to the girl's belly button at night because the way it moved, it looked like it was a mouth or something.
I don't think I saw that one. And in case anybody didn't notice, we got Anderson in the house from Ginger Yeti Road Beers. Hey. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. If you want on, John, leave me a message. I'll send you a link. What else we got here? Mallory's got didn't have to when we had the good microphones. Yeah, you guys had a good set of wireless ones. I remember using them. Mallory says she's missing Anderson, of course. Oh yes, Anderson does have a QR code in the back of his guitar picks.
Does. Yeah.
Which I do have. Right. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Shane,
I know I've got one here.
If you pull out his guitar pick, you have to pull out the guitar and play something.
There it is. Yeah. Ginger Yeti. I was gonna say I know I've got one of his picks here because I usually have my guitar here, so I have a pick as well. Rajay, sorry, forgot to share the QR secret. Yeah. This is how he stays the legend, and we stay down here because he can't give away all of his secrets. What's Rajay saying here? I've been let go on the morning on one of my old jobs, but had a severance package and new job before unemployment even hit. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's nice when you can get that like that. I mean, that doesn't.
If you don't mind me asking, did they give you something for your departure? I mean,
actually, it's a pretty
good. Well, at least they did that. Good, awesome.
Yeah. I was worried about them nickel and diming it, but they actually paid it out pretty well.
Good. Well, good. At least that'll get you until you find another job. So
yeah,
good deal.
And I had a good chunk saved up from the previous house sale from what was left over as far as going against this one. So it's really not the worst situation. It's just the worst timing.
Yeah, I bet. But things like that happen for a reason. Yes,
that's true. And if I'm being totally honest, and obviously I can say this because I'm not going to say the company's name, but if I'm being totally honest, I really wasn't happy there. So it's just
gotcha.
Well, maybe this will work out for the best.
Yeah, when people say things happen for a reason, I truly do believe that,
Yeah, for sure. So I almost let me jump to this one really quick.
Wow.
Flour, eggs, and yeast. I can't hang out driving to a gathering. We wanted to say hi.
Talk about
if you guys haven't seen that channel, Flour, Eggs, and Yeast, go check it out. They Cam and Teresa, they do a lot of really cool stuff over there. I've actually gotten a couple of good recipes and ideas for food and stuff over there. Really decent.
Good videos.
Yeah, they do really good stuff. Anderson, check your Instagram. I sent you the link over there, sir. So feel free to click on that and jump on and have a beer with us.
Shane, the only reason I asked for an email.
Should I grab a beer?
I'm on a laptop, so I don't know if you send it Instagram. I don't know how I can get it transferred to the laptop. That's the only reason I asked for the email.
Log into your Instagram on your laptop.
On your laptop, and it'll pop up. I don't know, dude. Shit. I don't know.
Whatever. It was easy enough to do. Look at Mallory. Sending you lots of hugs and good wishes, Chase. There you go. Lots of love from Mallory. So, coincidentally, I just finished pouring this one. I too, Dave, am having a Blackburn beer. Look at that.
Oh.
I've got the Southern Cream Ale, which is 5% alcohol by volume. Good cream ale. Pretty decent.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, what's he saying here? I had to move my beer/wine/cocktails to a separate channel. Buzz with your cuz, but glad you listen in for a few. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, see, sometimes I get distracted and I miss out on a little bit of a channel. So Buzz with your cuz is your new alcohol channel. So I definitely will subscribe to that one. I'm already subscribed to Flour, Eggs, and Yeast, obviously. Every once in a while, I'll pop in there. And there's Mallory. Flour, Eggs, and Yeast is one of my favorite channels. Great channel. It really is. Even if it's not, you don't think it's your thing, go check out 1 or 2 episodes, guys. Just you might like it. If you don't like it, not everybody's channel is for everybody. Like, not everybody likes my channel. I mean, I can't blame them, really. You see some of the stuff I do on here? It's ridiculous.
Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, yes. Can't forget that. Eventually, there he is. I was going to say.
There he is.
I know he was there.
Another legend. Another legend.
2 gingers, 1 live.
Yeah,
I wasn't prepared.
It's all good. Hey, as soon as you put that in there, I say keep it low key. We appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, it's not like I don't have the free time to watch your stuff now, Cam. Because I don't know if you've been keeping up. I'm off work for a little bit, but yeah, I really need to go back and catch up because you guys, like I said, I think the first time I really got interested in their show was a couple years ago. And, I would occasionally slap by, but they had this one device. It was Cam, you can tell me the name of it. It's a smoking device. So you could smoke things. And it was just this little small one. So you could I can't remember, were they doing drinks or cheese or something? I can't even remember. But the whole smoking thing was really super cool. And I'm like, man, that'd be great for a bourbon. You can make your own smoked bourbon or do your smoked cheese or whatever the heck it was. Really cool. But yeah, they do a lot of great stuff. Go check them out. Just go check them out. Their channel, you watching their channel is going to do so much better than what I can tell you about it. It's really cool. It's Mallory saying here, you're so sweet, but I've been MIA for a bit. No, you're still around. You're just, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for?
Mallory's working big things.
That's right. She's got She's living the dream, is what she's doing.
Yes,
She's living the dream.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Her and Chew both. I mean, they're doing what they want to be doing with a goal in mind, and we're all here to support them and go, yeah, you guys go. You know, I'll be Mallory and Chew's cheerleader, no problem. No problem.
And I mean, honestly, who knows? I may be following in their footsteps. Not, in
oh yeah.
Really now?
Not with as big ambitions as they have, but at least the same track.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay, who do we have over here? We have Hose Mad. Will you become by your side? Then next week have you? Yes. What the hell is that in English?
Will you became by? Hey, Shane.
They're like me. They got fat
Hose
fingers.
Mad,
And
mad.
What did that say? I don't even know what that says. I apologize. I do not know what the hell that says.
Shane, stop making the hose mad.
that's right. Don't make them mad.
Apparently, I'm making the hose mad. Whatever. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it was a finger thing.
It happens.
Might have been a finger thing. So Mallory saying, so Chase, are we teaming up?
Could be.
Good.
Give me 1 second here. Okay.
I've got a lot of connections and doors I can knock on to make this a little not as painful.
Well, when you do, let me know because I'm coming. So,
Yeah,
John,
absolutely.
did you watch the video we did together at the get together?
I went to watch it, and it was like right when things were starting to get busy with the house closing. So I was like starting to get back into a groove with catching up on it, with watching everyone's videos, and then I fell off again the last couple of weeks.
Well, John needs to watch it because I put a little twist on that video that we did with the
I remember you shooting
bourbon
it.
barrel.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm home, I can get caught up on videos.
Well, you've been at the airport for like what? 2 days?
2 days.
Yes,
Poor,
it was literally
poor
2
guy
days.
was there for 2 whole days. I'm like, it was one of those things where I was looking forward to you doing a short or a video just because I wanted to see what was going on. But it was also, I also didn't want to see it because it's like, oh shit, man, the guy's still stuck at the airport. Like,
I would have loved to see the Karen. I would have loved to seen it because I deal with
That was
Karens at my
insane.
school all the time.
oh yeah, for
That
sure.
was
That was
insane. But I landed at 11 a.m. in Newark Airport on Sunday and didn't finally get in the air until 10 p.m. Monday night.
Oh my
that's insane.
dude! I'd have been
Yeah.
drinking a lot of beer.
I was. I
There you
I
go.
drank a lot of beer Sunday, enough that I
Just-
was able to pass
just-
out on the floor of the airport.
just to numb the pain.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It was
I
an
don't know if
adventure.
well, yeah. Well, like you always say, embrace the adventure, right? So even if it's an adventure that you don't have planned for yourself, just want
Exactly.
All right, Shane, I got another one, but
All right.
I can't show. You'll know what it is, but I can show you the name of the brewery. But this one has not came out yet. When I pour it and you see it, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know which one that is."
Okay.
Blackburn Brewing Company.
it's another Blackburn. Okay.
Yeah. That nobody took Shane's Blackburns. I took the whole 12-pack that he left there.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, and you've been enjoying them, right, Dave?
Dude, for sure. I did another
Like
one
I said,
today.
That's what I'm drinking too. I'm drinking a Blackburn today too.
I would like to go to that brewery. That brewery looks pretty neat.
It's a nice little brewery. Nice little brewery. It's nothing spectacular. It's nice. It's nice for sure.
I'll tell you what, Shane. Is that Brimstone not far from you?
That's another
it's-
one I would like to go to.
It's a half hour, say.
Oh, that's
If they still
Maybe-
have it, go pick up that Midnight Mass with the chicory in it. That was
Oh yeah, because I saw you did the review on that one just the other day. Yeah.
that is so different and something that I've never seen in a beer before. It's worth checking out.
What's it called?
It was called
Midnight Mass.
Actually, I have the can right here.
There you go.
I think
Oh,
Midnight Mass.
I just thought to myself that I
well,
missed
that I think I have one from that.
Wrote it down. I wrote it down, so I'm good.
I've never seen that as an adjunct before in a beer, and it's really different.
Oh, I did a different one. It hadn't came out yet, but I got one from them. Whatever was left over, I grabbed.
I had just thought to myself that I thought I had missed out on having some of them, and they were all gone when I got upstairs the last day. But I'm pretty sure I have a video on my phone of one I did a review with Mallory with. So I think I did have a Brimstone.
Well, there were a lot of them there.
You might have, because I know Ray is a big fan of Brimstones, and I think he picked it. Like I picked up a bunch of Blackburn stuff. He picked up a lot of Brimstone stuff.
So he brought that one.
The bees had it.
So speaking of Ray, he was just messaging me, and he is now delayed 13 hours on his flight.
Oh my god! Yeah, because he was giving me crap. He's like, how dare you have a live? He goes, I'm going to be at the airport going on my trip. Yeah, I think he's headed out to Calgary for a couple days or something. I think that's where he was going.
Is he meeting up with Alan?
I don't think so. I think he was going for something else. No, Alan's going. Alan's had a connecting flight in Calgary, but I think he's going to
okay.
somewhere else. I can't remember where the hell.
I think y'all need to make a trip to Florida. I know Shane I
was there 6 months ago, man.
Hey, come back. I'm ready for you to come back.
Dave, I tell you every time I go.
I know, but dude, you don't understand where I live. It is like a nightmare trying to get to where you're at in Orlando. It is like, not that I don't want to go. It's just when you tell me, I'm like we had our grandbaby.
Yeah.
And our second grandbaby was born last Friday, a week ago today. And
that's right, too. Congratulations, Dave. That's your second one, right?
Yeah, baby boy.
Hey.
And doing great. And he eats a lot. He is on the nanny a lot. So I don't blame him. So
Western Canadian saying he might be delayed a bit more as Calgary is getting a severe storm here soon.
Oh man, this one smells divine.
It's apparently it's not a good time to travel right now because everybody's getting delayed. Friggin' just with the weather.
I don't know about you guys, but I can remember when I was younger, flying through thunderstorms, all kind of crazy weather. And now it seems like if there's clouds in the sky, they delay flights.
And there was more room on the airplane back in the early 90s. I'm just saying. There was a lot more room.
Sure there was.
It's like when they canceled school. Like before
they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Well now they don't. But
what? They freaking cancel school up here all the time. What are you talking about?
I remember when I was a kid, I'd be standing on the bus stop in like 1.5 feet of snow waiting for the bus. And then 10, 15 years later, I'm seeing cancellations and I'm looking outside. I'm like, there's barely a flurry out there. What's happening?
Yeah.
Well, now they just make kids go to school online. They don't cancel it.
Yeah, exactly.
At
least they're not stuck in school through the middle of June.
Mallory, I have landed through clouds. I've had some really rough, scary landings, but I'm still alive.
There's nothing wrong with landing through clouds.
No, and that guy just did some banger reviews on the tour bus, backstage. Holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
And then he had what the hell's her name? Robin. Robin hooked you up with a bunch of great beers by the sounds of it.
Oh, she definitely did.
Did. I still got to check out. I haven't checked out her band yet. I did write them down though.
Well, they're very heavy.
That's fine. I like it. I like heavy stuff. It is all good. Now there's terrifying. Yeah, it's just close the window, close your eyes. It's like driving over a bridge. Close your eyes, go to sleep.
Oh,
fine.
low blow, Shane. Low blow.
What? Maybe it was. Now I think about it. Yeah.
Car. They don't know. They don't know that. They don't know
Yeah,
that.
fair enough. But just close your eyes, go to sleep. You'll be on the ground. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Actually,
Oh,
no,
man.
that's not true. Dave was in the car because Mallory cut off the circulation in his arm.
Yes.
Man, I didn't realize Mallory was scared of so many things.
Oh my God!
I
She about ripped my arm out. I thought she was like delivering a baby type.
Imperfectly me
Like-
phobias.
Yeah, she was
Right?
grabbing my arm like, holy, I need that arm.
I have flight fear in addition to a fear of heights and clowns and spiders and balloons. Hang on. And
I'm just
dogs.
glad she didn't grab something else.
Well, you're not scared of beer, so that's all that matters.
That's true. That's true.
I'm afraid of what the beers do to me.
I don't even care anymore. You get my age, you just don't care anymore. You just maintain.
now you
You just
get-
don't get any worse.
See, now you're gonna make
Man, I
me
tell
that
you
up.
what, man,
Wow.
Blackburn is solid, man.
I did do a thing today to help counteract that.
Zytho.
Oh, look at this
yeah.
guy. Dude, you need to get that TV hung
It's tomorrow.
tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
That's tomorrow.
Because football's starting up. Well, preseason started, but
I
gotta
know.
get out.
I was gonna put on the games literally behind where my phone is propped up
Crap,
right
I
now.
forgot about the game.
And it's the Falcons game, and it's blacked out because I guess I'm kind of within the Atlanta broadcast market. But there's no local channel that's carrying the Falcons game, so why is it blacked out if I can't get it?
That's like me here. I live in the Tampa Bay area. That's for TV, and if they're playing home, I can't watch the Dolphins most of the time because I'm a Dolphins fan, and yeah, it pisses me off.
So the Dolphins get blacked out, but you still can't get local Dolphins games.
No, not unless if you lived like in the county south of me, you could get all the every single Dolphin home game.
Really?
But because I'm zoned for Tampa, I'm the Tampa Bay area.
That's
I can't.
why.
Unless
That's
I get
like-
NFL Sunday ticket, which is like they just jacked the price up again. There's no,
Yeah.
I'm not paying for that. There's no
Yeah.
way.
Jack it up. That's like
Just be a Browns fan. They never get blacked out.
Where's the Browns? There wasn't the Browns. There was a team like that several years ago that was like that where they never got blacked out because they never sold out a game. I can't remember what team it was.
The Browns.
It was the
Yeah,
Browns.
Cleveland.
It's probably Detroit too. Could have been Detroit too.
Yeah. I'm surprised that never happened in Arizona. Although
I don't know if you guys noticed, but we got our man Chris from Off the 10th is in the house
Chris.
saying hello, you sexy mofos. What's up, Chris? What are you drinking tonight, sir? Got something good, probably from Counterpart.
All I gotta say, guys, is when you watch my videos that are coming out in September, please let me know who gave what because I have no clue.
That's why I put that picture in the group this afternoon.
Yeah,
I saw that.
that was smart. That was smart, Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I only got one response. Shane's the only one that commented. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll shoot that one first then.
I saw you had that fake Great Lakes beer.
So, okay, no,
What?
that did confuse me because there was I saw someone do a video recently of a Great Lakes beer, and it was from Ohio, and I knew I had a Great Lakes beer, so I was like, okay, that one must have been from TK Anderson. And then I looked at it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure when I looked at this the first time, it said Ontario. And I looked at it again, it said Ontario. I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck is this brewery?
Well, there's two of them. There's the Great Lakes in Canada and the Great Lakes in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I've still yet to find out whether there's any relation or not.
I've
I
only
don't
had
think there
Great
is.
Lakes from Canada. Shane sent me.
Yeah, I've sent you a couple, I'm sure.
Sure, I didn't see that comment yet, but I was pretty sure that the counterpart was yours.
Probably. If you got a counterpart beer there, it probably came from Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have came from me as well. I love counterpart as well, but Chris loves
That-
counterpart a little teeny bit more than I do.
Wow, that brewery. I never order a flight of all hazies, and every single one of them shits was.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah. Counterpart does a good beer. Little pricey, but they do some good stuff.
And that sour was like, I can't remember what it was called, but that whatever that sour was called, that was amazing.
And you'll probably never ever get that sour ever again.
Oh, is it like that? Yeah.
It's one of those. It's one of those.
That's what Liability here does with their sours. It's the same name, but the adjuncts constantly change. So
Yes.
it's the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, that's exactly what Counterpart does too, because they'll have like their blender series, which is like the smoothie sour, but they're all called blender, but there's like 15 different versions of blender.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. Dave had one of those sours that I sent him. It's that series, the bougie series.
Mm-hmm. I did.
So like the one you have, you'll never have again.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, and that's one of the things when I first started getting into craft beer. I didn't understand that at all because my one buddy had gotten a one of those kind of like what you have, Anderson, like the beer of the month club kind of thing. So you get your 3, 4, 5 bottles of beer, but sometimes that's the only time you'll ever get that. And I always think, well, what if I really like this beer? I said, now I'm going to be pissed off because I can't get it again. So I was kind of, I don't know. I didn't like that aspect of it, but now that years in, I've gotten into it. Now I can appreciate that nice beer and go, hey, I'm thankful I got to try it. I guess.
Well, some of those clubs, like the club I'm part of, if you like a beer, sometimes they'll still have some that you can go back and order more of.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So
that's pretty cool. That's a good option.
The this beer that I reviewed a while ago came from the Rare Beer Club, and it's a 2014 vintage. And I actually went back and bought 4 more bottles of it.
Oh, really? Wow. Is that a Belgian style? It looks like it's a Belgian style bottle.
Yes, it's a Belgian ale. It's an old crick. What was disappointing was
I love Belgian.
I had ordered this back in the beginning of June, hoping I would have that box to bring 1 or 2 of them up to the beer get together.
Right.
The box didn't show up till mid-August.
Of course.
Of course.
Why would it? Why would it?
2 months later.
Here today, gone in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's like, that reminds me, I gotta ship these out to you sometime, Chase. I just had them here yesterday. Where the hell did I put them?
I don't know where you went.
Oh, it's right here. So you guys know we played the little bingo game there down at Niagara Falls. So I had ordered some blank bingo cards off of Walmart. And so I ordered them, blah, 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 blah. Put them in my cart. It didn't say anything about delivery time. And by the time I'd, say, hey, your order's been placed, blah, 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 you should get this by. And it was like the day after everybody left or was going to be leaving from the get together. I'm like, are you kidding me? So that's why I had to make my own. So I have this package of friggin' brand new, like I think there's 30 or 50 friggin' bingo cards that I'm still in the package. So I told Chase, I'm like, if you want them, you can have them.
Yeah, we'll put them to good use next year.
I'll just mail them out. Because I'm like, son of a bitch. I don't want to. I mean, really, it was like, I don't know, $15 or something. The money's not important. It was just the fact that when I order something from Walmart, you expect it to be there a couple days, right? It was like 3 weeks, I think, to get some friggin'.
We're all spoiled.
Are you guys ready for it? Are you guys ready? You guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready.
Oh!
You're not ready.
Yeah.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Bye now.
Oh, and there's Mallory said she's heading out. Night, Mallory. Give Chew a big hug for me. Squeeze his butt for me. Just lightly though, not too hard. Just a little, like a Sherman squeeze.
Since you are the expert on the NFL here, explain this new
me
to me.
Did you say me?
Chase.
Yeah.
I didn't say.
Oh, I swear to God, you said Shane. I'm like, you're talking to the wrong dude.
Nah, brother, I said Chase.
The only thing I can explain of it so far is the fact that we actually get returns.
I don't like it at all. I don't know. I'm old school, and I just think that this NFL football is getting softer and softer.
It is,
and I get it. I mean, I look at Earl Campbell, and this guy's knees are shot. But that's the price that I'm feeling. Stuff that I did when I played high school. I played from when I was little all the way to high school. So I'm feeling it. And I can only imagine how them guys that play college and NFL, how they're feeling it on their bodies. It puts a lot of toll on your body. But, I mean, holy crap, man. They're getting you flick at the quarterback and get a flag. I mean, it's in college the same way, man. Gee.
I mean, when you played in high school, even in college, it's kind of for fun. I mean, maybe college, it's more to help pay for your education. But
they got NIL now, so it's not. I mean,
but it's risk reward. I mean, you take those risks for those high rewards.
Anderson, not going to class. Come on.
It's just my opinion. I mean, I'm more of a college guy because as you guys can tell, all Gators here. And I'm a Dolphin fan, and I'm like. It's just not like it was back in the Dan Marino days, when they were hardcore. And even before that, But, I mean, it is what it is. It's the thing of the times, I guess. But I'm like looking at this new kickoff, and my wife looks at me. She goes, "What the hell is that?" Even my wife knows that is not a normal kickoff. So
what was?
I said, I don't know.
I wouldn't notice. I probably wouldn't notice at all.
Well, it's actually probably closer to the CFL kickoff than anything that's ever been off here.
Oh, there we go.
Dan doesn't even know that probably.
I do a little bit.
I haven't had a chance to see it yet. Hopefully this weekend I do.
Yeah, I just watched the Dolphins the Bucks kick off. The Bucks are playing the Dolphins tonight, so it's preseason, but.
Right.
I'm seeing this, and I'm like,
this might be the longest Rod J has gone on live without speaking.
just soaking it in.
He's soaking it in.
Well, all right. Well, I got a quick second, guys. I just want to give a quick shout out to Dickie's Beer Reviews, who stopped in to say cheers with us. Thanks for stopping by.
Dickie out in Vegas.
There we go. He says Amazon is the way to go. Some shit shows up the same day when I order it. I tried Amazon, but the only bingo cards they had on Amazon were blank were bridal shower ones, and that's why I didn't go with Amazon. Just to answer the question there.
I'm just going to say that maple syrup that I won, the little things back there, the little maple leaf. I didn't want to say. Is it
empty?
It's empty, but the other one is about half empty now that you sent me in the mail. Because I couldn't take all of it. Oh yeah, I am eating that up, dude. I am. The cookies, my wife got one, and I ate the whole box.
Sounds about right. Yeah, I don't. Football's not really a sport that I follow a lot. And I think probably one of the best lines that I had during the YouTuber weekend was actually with Chase. And this will explain everything.
Oh, yeah.
So we're standing in line at the bank. And we're just, having some little small chat. And Chase goes, hey, he goes, explain this to me. He goes, in Canada. He goes, so hockey is your number one sport. He goes, what is next in line? And I just kind of looked at him and I'm like, I don't understand the question. there's hockey. I don't know.
Actually, Shane, quick question about that. How did you wind up being a Flames fan when you're from Ontario?
It was one of those weird things when I was a little kid. I was actually a New York Islanders fan because my uncle is only 10 years older than I am, and that was back like in the early '80s when they'd won like 6 Stanley Cups in a row or whatever the hell it was, or four. Yeah, they were four. And then as I got a little bit older, and it was like, oh, I should probably pick my own team. I don't know why I picked the Flames. I have no idea. It was just a team I picked, and I don't know.
Oh.
I've never been to Calgary. I don't have any relatives in Calgary. Nothing. So I don't know. It was just to pick a team and go with it. Go hard.
This dude I went to middle school with, he had a similar story with how he picked in his NFL team because he's a Lions fan. I'm like, how the hell is anyone a Lions fan? Especially like, before the last few years. And it was the same thing. I forget what family member he said it was, but they said like, here's the map. Close your eyes, put your finger down on it. So he covered his eyes. He dropped his finger down the map like a pin, and he opened it up, and it was the Lions. So I was like, all right, I'm a Lions fan.
There you go. Good way of doing it is any, really.
Honestly, a better way to do it than just being loyal to whatever team's in the local area, because how many times do people pick a team just because that's what's in their backyard, and they give them nothing but heartache and grief for 30, 40, 50 years?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
It's like here in Florida. When I was growing up, we didn't have any Florida baseball MLB teams, and I was a Yankees fan growing up.
Yeah.
Big, hardcore. And then we got the Devil Rays, and then I just forgot about the Yankees, and I've been a Devil Ray fan ever since then. Because they're from Florida. I mean,
to be fair, Dave.
Of course,
85% of people at Rays games are all Yankees fans anyway.
You're right. They are, but they're in the process of trying to get a new stadium, and I don't know. I don't understand the politics behind that.
Have you been to the Trop? Because I've heard terrible things about that.
I went when they first became a team, and back in that, I think the game that I watched was the Seattle when Wade Boggs was on the Devil Rays. So that's so that was a long time ago.
Wade Boggs was on the Devil Rays?
Yeah, he was on the Devil Rays.
What was that? 1975.
That's one of those things you forget about, like Shaquille on the Celtics. Like people forget
or the Cavs or the Suns.
Hey, Shaquille started out with Orlando Magic back when they were the Orlando Magic, man.
They're still the Orlando Magic, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just less chance of a title now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they should have won a title though.
Growing up, we didn't have those, and I was a Yankee. I mean, I had Dave Righetti, Dave Winfield posters, and Ricky Henderson, and I'd go watch them for spring training down in Sarasota, and then all of a sudden the Devil Rays came about, and I just totally forgot about the Yankees.
Dave, we'll accept you back. Let's get you fitted for some pinstripes. We'll accept you back.
Yeah, I don't even watch it anymore.
It was like it was your experimental phase in college.
I don't even have that. I don't even have college, so yeah, I can't even say that. Good old Marine Corps and my police standards. That's it.
There was no experimental stage in the Marines.
No, there wasn't.
Pretty sure there might have been somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's Navy. My bad.
Some people have wild sex stories. Dave had his time as a Rays fan.
There you go.
We got Roy Jenkins in the house saying, "Sounds like my marriage."
Being a Rays fan?
Probably.
Maybe.
So what's everybody drinking?
I can't tell you because the review hasn't come out, but I had an extra.
I can't tell.
I will.
I know what he's.
It's from Blackburn Brewery in Canada.
I know what he's drinking. I know what he's drinking.
He's like, "Oh, I forgot to put my beers out." I'm like, "I'll take them."
Did you drink the beer I told you to drink yet, Shane?
No, it is still in my fridge.
Okay, I was just curious. Okay.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still pile. I could got quite a few beer in my fridge. I gotta
think
pile
Roger
through.
did one of mine. The actual the Moose Killer, the barley.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I got one here, but me and John did a review with the Moose Killer. I think it was me and John, right? We did the.
Oh, hey,
Did we?
Wrong ginger, Rod.
Oh, they're both red.
Me and Chase. Me and that was the 10%, bro. 10%. Yeah. Moose Killer.
All you redhead guys look the same, apparently.
Hey, I think we all had quite a few beers that night. We were all trying to do reviews.
I have actually funny story by this. We all know that all of us know the struggle of having beers in the fridge that we're saving for review versus something that we just kind of want when we have a beer. And I never have beers like that, but I bought a 4-pack of this German Pilsner because my father was down helping with the move and such. And one time he was down and he drank one of my craft beers. I'm like, oh, like
grab a beer, not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one. No, not that one either.
Yeah. So I bought him. I bought a 4-pack of these pills. He's not a beer person anyway. I'm surprised he even wanted to drink that other one to begin with. So I bought a 4-pack of these Pilsners just so like, hey, drink these if you feel you're in a beer mood. So of course he only drinks one of them. And earlier in the live when I ran away for a second, I remembered that I still had a few of these. So this is a Bitburger.
Oh.
A Bitburger
Okay.
pills.
Never had one.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I never thought I would have found something like this in the supermarket that looks kind of crafty for something that's probably pretty macro by European standards.
Still say the number one beer in Germany on it, like it used to in a can.
It says it's a German Soccer Cities edition, so it's probably something that's super.
Oh, that's cool.
Super high distro.
Yeah, he says the Bitburger Pills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be on a can, like number one beer in Germany.
Oh, is it real? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, only the legend.
I didn't
would
realize
do
you were
that.
dropping knowledge on
Of course.
No, I was just saying. When I saw it the first time, I was like, well, that's a pretty bold statement. That's definitely subjective. You may sell more, but are you the best? Are you really number one? No, you just
I think
flood
everybody.
the market.
I want to say number one when I get something like that.
Yeah.
Rod said, Germany's a big country with a long beer history.
Right? But I mean, you get a lot of beers that do stuff like that. Like you have like Miller High Life that say it's the champagne of beers. No, you're not. And you got Budweiser, the king of beers.
No, you're not.
If what, if I was an ignorant alcoholic and I saw the champagne of beers and I drank it, I'd be like, this doesn't taste anything like champagne.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind that the time they did it, there wasn't a lot of competition they really had to worry about over here. So
that's true. That is true. That is.
But they were the first light beers. That's why they get to do the LITE.
Right.
They were. Yeah.
It'd be fancy.
And that's like yeah.
So with what Chase just said about his father taking a beer, I saw that Shane was doing the live today, and I went, oh shit, I need to go buy some beers. And my girlfriend's like, you have a ton of beers in the fridge. And I had to explain to her, but those are not drinking beers.
Those are review beers.
Those are special beers. I have to get drinking beers. So I
got
can
like
drink
20 beers in a ton. That's not. I need a go-to beer.
Yeah.
Go-to beer, not because that's my reduced shit.
Exactly.
Especially because we build up such an inventory from stuff we get via trades and things like that. Or a local establishment that they just kind of give us stuff, and it's like, well, I can't just drink this for my own enjoyment. I need to shout them out.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I've gotten to the point now where I'm in a different stage, and I was doing that, and I got back from the beer. I was like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I'm just drinking the beer. It's like, if I do a review on it, I'll do a review. If I don't, I don't. I don't even care because you know what? A lot of people don't only get the chance to go to a lot of the breweries I get beers from anyway. So I might as well drink some of them.
Well,
I'm glad that I caught your show last night because you were drinking one of mine. Because I've been carefully watching my notifications when someone tags one of mine.
Well, see, the thing is, I can do them, and then I can just go back and I can run my Opus Clip program on it, and it'll cut out a segment for me, and I can just take that and put it on a short or something. So I'm not even worried about it, and just put that out there. So yeah.
Well, I got like 12 reviews that I have to edit because I'm old, and when I do one, I put it on the shelf. And do another one, I put it on the shelf in the order that I did them. So when I get done with that one, I throw that one away. And poor Shane, he's like, man, if you want, send me some of those videos and I'll help you edit them. Because I don't even have September done. And he knows me. I'm always like a month ahead. I'm like, I'm already like looking for October shit, so I can do like Halloween stuff. And
sure, I've already got my Halloween beer. It's in the fridge.
You suck, man, because I have none.
And it is a beer that I guarantee you none of you have had. Oh, maybe Anderson.
Well, if you have another,
only because this beer is. I don't want to give it away.
I'll give it away.
Let's just say it's from Europe somewhere.
Europe.
Okay.
It's from somewhere in Europe, and it's a very specialized beer that you can only buy in one place.
Wow.
And I had a friend came back
sweet
about 2 weeks ago and brought it for me. He's like, here you go. I'm like, this is my Halloween beer. It's awesome. I think I'm going to get all dressed up and shit this year too.
Where I live, I get the typical Oktoberfest beers like Yingling, whatever, the big brands. And I want Oktoberfest that I've never had before, like from a company or a brewery I've never had before. And Halloween beer, Shane hooked me up last year because I can't, you just can't find them in my area. You can't find good, even my local brewery.
What did I give you last year?
You gave me like one from Oast, a pumpkin beer. You gave me the midnight, the
Theater of Madness.
Theater of Mad. You gave me a bunch. You gave me like 5 pumpkin beers.
Oh, did I really? Oh, okay. It was a year ago. I don't remember. That was a year ago.
It's okay. You're getting old like me, so
yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, it's hard because I'll start mine off in October. I always do the Atomic Pumpkin from Voodoo Ranger. I review it every year just because that's just something I like to do. I love that beer, and then I set the tone, and I like doing pumpkin themed beers so I can for Halloween, for October.
Sure. And I think we all do.
And when you get like you get Pumpkin and Warlock and stuff down there, don't you?
I do, but it's always the same. I mean, I've already done them, and I want to get new stuff. I get the pumpkin
but you always do the Atomic Pumpkin though too.
Yeah, but I only do that one. I mean, I just do that one. Yeah, it's like a tradition. It'll be like my 4th time doing it, just to start it off. Yeah. So
Oast was mad underrated.
Oast was a great spot.
Yeah.
Oast had my favorite beer that we had of any other places.
They had some.
But Counterpart had my favorite. But Counterpart had my favorite across the board beers.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's like Oast was the top single, but the top album was Counterpart.
I tell you what, I enjoyed Silversmith a lot. I really did.
They were good.
I just had a great time there. I mean,
I just saw the video today too that was released with Alan.
Alan, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I was with Alan Hughes and Silversmith, and you were in the background saying, "Roll it, baby, roll it."
and the funny part about Silversmiths was that, like, Shane and Ray are always like, "Oh, the black lager, oh, the black lager, oh, the black lager," and I mean, it's a good beer. Well, and I had it last year because Ray brought them to Chicago. But like when we got there, we started trying all the other stuff. I'm like, all this other stuff is so much better than that black lager.
Oh, that New Zealand is the one me and Alan did, and I got a free glass and a free New Zealand or a beer that he gave. I wanted the beer so I can give the information on it, and he's like, "Keep it, it's yours." So I gave it to Shane. He sent it to me. So
yep. Now, in all fairness, like I told everybody to try the black lager because I don't see a lot of black lagers up here. I don't know if you guys see them a lot.
I don't either.
And I really like that black lager. Now, having said that, I have never had that New Zealand one, obviously, because even when we had it, at the brewery, it wasn't even out yet. That wasn't supposed to be released for 2 more days. So they were really nice to hook us up like that.
So
Give us the. Yeah, we were the first.
Oh,
Rod,
wow.
I think Rod was the first person to ever check that beer in.
For the Nut Brown Ale?
Is that the Nut Brown?
I did the
Or
Nut
was it
Brown
the New
Ale. That
Zealand?
was the first one. I mean, I might have checked in the other one too. Might have been first
I
on it as
think
well.
you did
But
too,
I
Rod,
know
on that.
Nut Brown Ale I did because that like Alan's video mentioned that too. So yeah.
Yeah, I kind of made a special guest appearance on that video.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody did. Even there's a little spot where I kind of walked by and I'm like, oh, okay. I think everybody has a little spot on there. But before we go too much further, guys, I've had this comment sitting up here for a while. This makes total sense. The number one beer of a country usually detonates to me that it's bland, hence more drink it. But
Yeah.
he's a crusty older Canadian. I'm a crusty older Canadian too, so don't worry about that. I'm the only one in the group.
Please don't.
Once again, the only Canadian in the group. And of course, we got Beer a Day with TK is in the
Cheers,
house.
TK.
What is up, man? Black lagers and Vienna lagers rock, and we do not see enough of them. I know.
I will say
it's-
I'm drinking a black lager right now, and it is a very good one.
I guess
Delicious.
I'm spoiled. I guess I'm spoiled down here because I see a lot of black lagers where I'm at.
Yeah,
Well,
I get them
hoping to find
through.
that out.
And I'm thinking like TK and John should get it because I know in Ohio there's some breweries that are putting out some of the lagers as well. At least they were down in the Cincinnati area, on that down south, and in Dayton they were.
I don't see them often. I tell you what, like I said, I had to go buy beers today for this live, and I walked in just a local store, and there's this whole cooler section that a month ago was full of beer. The whole cooler section is now alka-pops and ready-to-drink cocktails.
Oh my!
I was so disappointed.
What is with this generation?
Market will do that.
Seltzers,
Yeah.
man, and White Claws and stuff, dude. What the hell, dude?
I don't get it.
I don't
Hey,
either.
TK, sorry, guys. TK, I just sent a message to your Facebook Messenger if you want to jump on. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, guys.
The only
Yeah,
black
like-
lager I found in Florida was from Walking Tree Brewery in Vero Beach. That's the only place, and a black IPA. Black IPAs are pretty good too.
But Rod, a lot of the breweries up here now, it just seems like everything's different kind of stouts or IPAs or sours. I mean, nobody's really doing the lighter beers.
Well, like Chase said there, I mean, I was spoiled down in the Cincinnati part because we had like 70 different breweries doing stuff, so people had to do things to stand out a little bit more. So we were able to fortunate. I mean, we had Urban Artifact down there doing their stuff. You had Mad Tree, you had Rheingeist, you had all these different people that were like standing out.
Rheingeist?
Braxton, yeah. So they're all doing different things. Funny thing about Rheingeist, when Rheingeist came out of Cincinnati, they were such huge IPA makers that they became pretty much known as the IPA brewery, and they had to fight it off to get into other stuff because people were like, I don't feel like going to Rheingeist. They're just IPA. They're like, hey, woohoo, we make other stuff here. We can make a stout. We can make a porter. We can do this and that. And they started to expand their line, and then that got them like soaked in with the people again. But they're a great brewery, great setup there in Cincinnati.
I don't know why, because they really couldn't be any more different, but my brain always mixes up Rheingeist and Southern Grist.
The Geist and the Grist part, maybe somehow just yeah. Southern, I haven't had any Southern Grist, but I know I've heard a lot of good things about them.
I've never had one from them.
But I can actually get them here. I haven't picked them up yet. I do see them in our coolers, but I haven't tried them yet.
Rod,
I tell you what, Florida's lacking, man, on stuff.
I got so many beer choices. It's just like it's crazy. Like I responded on somebody's thing on LinkedIn. They had asked a question.
I heard you.
They tagged me in about finding beer because they have a lack of craft beer and all kind of stuff. And I was telling them about, I've never really had to have that type of thing. Knock on wood. Everywhere I've been fortunate to have a lot of good beer around. But I knew one friend, like in North Dakota, he'd have to drive over 60 miles to get beer because there was no craft beer. So I know you're paying. Like he'd have to go basically on one trip and load up for the month because he's not going to come back down there again.
That's
so
me.
yeah.
tell Brian, I'm going to tell Brian right now that I can't see him on TV because for some reason I'm blacked out. But
Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching, and my Dolphins are losing 7-0.
It's only preseason though.
I know, but I think Tua's out on it.
I was like, concussion already?
I don't know.
What, really?
I know, right?
Preseason game and out already? Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, Trask was
just
playing there for a little bit, and I really like to see him do good because he's a Gator.
I'm just happy college football's back tomorrow.
Man, my first game's not till next weekend. Birthday weekend.
Oh, it don't matter what game's on. I don't care if it was like Marshall and Western Kentucky. I'd be watching, but
we do get watching Navy or somebody. I'm watching it.
But we do get Florida State and Georgia Tech tomorrow at noon, which is
okay.
Kind of weird because they're playing in Dublin. And last night we were talking about it. I'm like, why are they in, like, how come it's like Notre Dame or Boston College that are over there? You feel like you'd have a team that might have some Irish roots. You send Georgia Tech and Florida State over to play in Dublin. I don't know.
It's got nothing to do with Irish.
What's this Western Kentucky thing? I thought you were a Mountaineer.
I'm a Mountain. I was just saying, I don't care who we playing. I'd be watching them. So you
can
put
college football,
yeah, just college football in general. You could throw Tulane out there and I'll watch it because it's
college
football on.
Memphis State and whatever. I don't care.
But it's funny today. I don't know if you guys watch any of the Pat McAfee show when it's on, and he does like the thing. He was on there today. They sent him and the crew to Dublin, so it was him and AJ Hawk and all the guys from the studio, and they're just pounding the Guinness on there. I mean, he's got a special thing in his contract, like he can drink and be wild and do all the stuff they want to do or whatever. But he's like 6-7 Guinnesses in, and he's starting to feel. You can tell he's feeling it. Then he had Sheamus with him from the WWE that flew over with him, so he was there at the bar. They were just having a blast. I'm like, if you're gonna do a sports show, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Well, my sister went to the brewery and she came back with a glass. And I didn't ask how she got it.
The brewery in California?
No, the one in Ireland.
The Guinness. You went to Guinness and got it. Yeah.
Oh,
she goes, I'll get you a cup. And I'm like, or a glass. And I'm like, okay. And I said, how'd you get it? She goes, you don't want to know. I was like, okay.
You go to the Guinness brewery in Dublin.
I have a genuine Guinness glass from the brewery. I just don't know how it got to me. We'll just put it that way.
You can go to the Guinness brewery in Dublin and you get a certificate for how to pour a beer. They'll teach you how to pour the Guinness correct. And if you do it, you get a certificate for it.
I'm assuming it's not hard pour.
No, it's not. It's
I'll do it if they give me a certificate.
It's not hard pour. It's a actual pour is about 119, I think, 0.3 seconds or whatever. But it's a traditional 45 degree until you get to like the bottom of the logo. Then you straighten it out. Then you let it settle. Then you pour on top, and it creates a whole cascade type thing. But it's all pretty cool event. And if you pour it, you get a certificate when you're a certified Guinness brewer pourer. So,
wow. I got to get me one of those.
Cool. Yeah. So if you're ever in Dublin, you want to learn how to pour Guinness correct, go over to the brewery. They'll teach you.
Okay. I got the glass. Just need the certificate.
There you go.
Or you just tell them a hard pour is always correct.
That's true.
Hard pour is not always correct, though. That's the
thing. Hey! It was great. It was great to have my Jay on the live stream tonight, but he's got to go.
Even though I'm wearing Brian's hard pour shirt right now. You pour to your liking. You pour to your liking. But
for sure,
if you were doing a Cicerone test, I wouldn't go with the hard pour. Just saying.
Canada
no, probably not.
We are a free country. You know what, Rajay? You pour your beer how you want to, my friend.
There you go. The problem is some of the bartenders here actually don't know how to pour the right way, even when they do it, because they go too far. And then you get no head, then you get too overcarbonated. So they don't even train them. So it was funny. We went to dinner last weekend at one of the breweries, and the general manager was there. We were talking to him, and he was like, "That's how everything was going and stuff." And I was like, telling him about the beer. I was like, I had a Belgian now. I'm like, it's kind of like, how do you guys train your people here type thing? He's like, what do you mean? Like I was telling him, he's like, well, let me get you another. Like, I didn't need another one. It was like a half liter, and I was pretty much done that one. It's like my second one, but he came back with a full one anyway, so I'm not going to stop him. But he's like, brought another one. He's like, there you go. And it still had a little bit of head on there, but I let it go. But it's kind of like the general manager didn't know how to pour the beer. Really, he's like, oh yeah, because sometimes it might have sounded kind of gas true. Is like if I'm running an establishment, I'm sending beers out the right way. Like so, if I'm going to send it out, if I'm coming to pick it up to take it to my table, I'm a server. I want it to be presented right too. So if I pick it up and there's no head, I'm like, hey, can you top this off? It's just those little things that you pick up. And my wife is like, oh, why are you going to get into this right now with him? He asked the question. He opened the door. So that's on him at this point. Yes.
That's right.
But
not my fault. It's not my fault.
No, but now we got a conversation going. I'm like, hey, if you want me to come in and train your people, I can do that.
Nice.
Oh,
so
here's my card.
Into a business opportunity. Gave him a card. Turned into a business opportunity, right? So he took my number and stuff down. He's talking about some stuff we can do with them. He follows me on Facebook and everything now. He comments on the. So
that's why he's called the legend.
It's a process.
Hey, see now, Rod, when you're talking to these guys, don't forget you're now also allowed to say, "Oh, by the way, I'm a Chuggy award-winning YouTuber."
I can say that. I can still do Chuggy. Yeah,
that's right. See, I'm an award-winning YouTuber.
We should try to do is to get a sponsor for the Chuggies next year.
You know what? That has been talked about. That has been talked about. So that might be a thing next year. I will work on that.
That would be something pretty cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, I think you guys are all into the beer media group stuff on Discord and stuff now. So I put a thing out there, but I got to send in this weekend. But I found out Great American Beer Fest, you can actually get media passes if they approve your social media influencer. So I'm going to actually put it in.
Oh, wow.
And if they approve it, then I'll probably go down there this year.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
That would be amazing. That'd be amazing.
That's cool.
I know as far as Instagram's concerned, you got to have at least 5,000 followers.
Well, you got to have, from what I saw, like 10,000 total. What they were looking at on stuff. So if you got it from like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, different things, I think you might be able to. Because I did be one of the people on Instagram. I know she actually got it. That's when I kind of looked into it when she told me about it. So
that's pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And don't forget to bring your award with you.
Yeah, put in the suitcase.
Oh, hi, do you know me? Hi, I'm Rod J. Chuggy award-winning YouTuber for 2024 fan favorite.
I got to put that in my media packet right there. Yeah.
I feel like if I got a Compass, a GABF as a media personality, that'd be like my walk-off.
It'd be like your George Costanza leaving a high note. All right, I'm done, everybody. Yeah. I'm out. I'm done. Career's over. Well, one thing, for all you guys in the areas you guys are in, I'm not sure fully how to do it in Canada, but connect with your local Brewers Association people. That's what I did here in Maryland. They keep me in the loop on stuff too, but you got them in Florida, you got them in Ohio. Actually, I talked with John at TK. I'm getting him in touch with the Ohio one. Chase, you got them down in South Carolina, so it's like...
Oh, I'm friends with them all already.
Yeah. But now you got a card. Now you can be like, I got a card. I'm serious.
That's right. That's right. The power of the card.
Yeah.
No, all jokes aside, I actually did an interview for a job with them earlier this year.
Okay.
I didn't get it, but they probably hired a professional marketing person.
Hey, you keep in touch and you keep building stuff out there, and you make strides. I guess people reach out to me sometimes like, how the hell did you even find me? It's just like, oh, we saw your thing here, we saw your thing there. I tell people, if you're on LinkedIn and you got like a little thing, you could write posts about craft beer or whatever. Or if you got a blog, just put stuff out. These things pop up in all kinds of places. So,
and hey, in case anybody didn't notice, Vanessa Kitty's in the chat.
Cheers, Vanessa.
Going on, Vanessa.
Hey,
my fellow nutmegger.
There you go.
In her greatness. I apologize for my lateness. I was reading a paper on the Riemann Zeta function.
Of course she was.
Which I was on the side here looking that up because I have no idea what the hell that is.
We're here. We're here. Vanessa's way up here.
Yeah, Vanessa's
way up here, literally and physically. She is tall, so.
And in case anybody's curious what that is, the Riemann Zeta function plays a pivotal role in analytic number theory and has applications in physics, probability theory, and applied statistics.
She loves her math.
There you go.
She loves her math.
How anyone else spends a Friday night,
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe Vanessa can get those astronauts home that are stuck in space. You could probably put a full together and get them back. Yeah.
Just send up the SpaceX with two empty seats.
They can't send the SpaceX up. Their suits don't work with the SpaceX. It's like Apple and Microsoft. They don't work together. No, they can't cross function.
So why can't they send it up with two empty seats, which they said they could do, and 2 extra suits.
I don't know if they have the suits for them. I don't know. I don't. I just see the thing
They
where
got
they're
it.
not compatible.
It's a
like-
4-man ship. They should have 4 suits.
The station is strictly PC, and the other SpaceX is strictly Apple. You can't. It's like Ghostbusters. You can't cross the lines.
Yeah,
You can't cross the streams.
can't cross the streams.
Shane, why are you using logic and reason on this?
I have no idea. No idea.
Apparently, he hasn't drank.
Well, I feel bad because those guys were only supposed to be up there for like 6 days or something, right? I think that was their mission, was 6 days, and they've been up there for like 2 months or whatever the hell it's been. I'm like, God, and can you imagine how stressed out they are? Like you're on this little thing floating in the middle of space. You're like, I'm never gonna get home again. Like I'm never gonna get home again. That would be me. I'd be worried about that. But as I stand, so a cargo ship with suits to use, simple fix to get humans back alive. I don't think that capsule will return. No, that capsule is done.
No,
and they're stupid. Yeah. They're stupid if they would ever even try to use that. So I don't. Like I said, I don't know why they just don't send, because I know they've been talking about using like a SpaceX, the Dragon capsule, or whatever the hell it's called.
I mean,
for some reason, there's not even enough space for the people up there now. I read that one of the guys is sleeping in like the Japanese capsule on a spare sleeping bag.
Wow. Oh shoot.
Oh really? Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Well, yeah, because there's 2 people there that were only supposed to be there for a couple of days. They've worn out their welcome. They should have gone home a long time. They're like your in-laws when they come and visit. Oh, we're just staying for a couple of days, and then they're there for a month. You know, it's like you overstayed your welcome. Please go.
I feel
TK knows all about that.
I feel like I feel like if Ludacris can get a car in space on Fast and Furious, we should be able to do something.
Yeah.
Right?
No kidding.
Just have Elon swing that Tesla around.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's having trouble keeping X together at this point.
Yeah,
but he sent that Tesla up into space a couple years ago. Just have it come back through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the one with the supposed dead body in it.
Yes.
Which, I mean, if that was actually true, I don't think it is, obviously. But if that was actually true, fucking brilliant. Brilliant. So brilliant.
Let's be real here. Those electric batteries were dead in 3 hours.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Vanessa's saying the same thing. Can't you ride back into Tesla? You got Paul from PA Brew News in the house saying, "Look at these legends. Just got back from a nice hike with the missus."
Cheers.
Hope you did some video, Paul. Did you do some video, Paul, while you're out there?
He's the other Renaissance man.
Man,
yes,
Paul
sir.
sees some amazing stuff. He's got some great scenery and checks out a lot of cool things on his was it PA
Outdoors Couple?
Yeah.
Outdoors Couple.
Yeah,
I'm just looking for
he's got some good content on the
PA Outdoors Couple.
There you go.
You don't have that on your fridge? At least I got mine on the fridge. Mine's I got my PA one right here. My PA one's right here. It's hard to tell.
My fridge is running out of space.
I need to get a beer fridge. My old lady's getting mad at all the space I'm taking up in her fridge.
I've got 2 beer fridges. I can lend you one.
I actually thought about getting a second beer fridge myself.
Yeah, Vanessa saying she loves seeing the covered bridges. Like you got a lot of covered bridges down in your area, Paul. I think you've done a couple of videos on.
Yeah, he does in Pennsylvania. Yeah, he definitely has some down there.
Yeah, they're cool because you don't see them very often. I mean, up here you don't. I know where there's one, but other than that, I mean, they're hard to find.
I don't know if you guys saw the other day, but he did a video on this mushroom that's growing off a tree, and apparently he's been checking out for a couple of years now. It was really cool. Like every year he visits it or whatever.
What kind of mushroom would that be? I wonder.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, it's an interesting video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I missed that one. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, I'd love to get a beer fridge, but my house is 120 some years old. To add another refrigerator, I got to add another circuit to the house.
just a mini fridge. Plug it in.
A mini fridge? I got 2 mini fridges, dude.
Yeah.
Sure. Look at that. There you go.
Yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of space.
Nah, dude. You just stack them like I did, dude.
It's not space, it's power. I don't have enough power.
Yeah.
I need more outlets and circuits.
Honey, we got rid of cable today. Why? Because I got a beer fridge.
Yeah, beer fridge.
We're not watching TV. We're not watching TV anymore. It's either TV or the stove. Which one do you want to go?
That's right.
Yeah.
There you
Luckily-
go. Look at that.
Luckily, my stove is
Hey.
gas powered because we lost power for about a week.
Oh, wow.
That's like
crazy.
one of those hurricanes. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I've been without
I
power
wasn't-
for like a month almost.
I wasn't home, so it didn't affect me.
I don't know. I would tell you.
You live in Florida, you have an outside hookup for your generator.
Yeah.
You just plug it in, or you get a Generac with.
Yeah,
Like,
that Generac
that.
commercial that comes on like all the time. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
nobody can afford that. So
Yeah.
but it,
like $10,000 or something, I think.
yeah,
right?
you
Like,
really
yeah.
have to have though, because that thing kicks on as soon as the power goes out. It kicks on.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my advisors, they have one. They were telling one of my other people they should get one. It's like,
It's,
yeah.
it here in Florida, it's probably worth the money.
Yeah.
believe it or not. But I got a
For sure.
generator I can hook up, and just you have to be careful on what size you have, but you can turn on whatever you need, like a fridge and
Well, see,
Yeah.
Paul's got it right here. He's like, add another circuit for beer fridge. # worth it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Bucks just scored again.
100%.
At 16-0, about to be 17 with the extra point.
It's your last preseason game, right?
I think so, yeah.
So it
Yeah.
don't matter because they're all playing all backups for their jobs.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle Trask is actually doing a pretty good job. So, but this guy White just threw an interception from the. Oh no, he fumbled it, picked it up, ran it in for a touchdown.
It's a fumble.
Yeah,
We have the Seahawks tomorrow. I'm sure that'll go terribly.
Seahawks and the Browns.
Well, the Seahawks aren't exactly on firm ground either.
yeah, but it's all preseason, so I mean,
Is Pete Carroll still the coach for the Seahawks?
No,
Who's the coach out there now?
it's they hired someone random. It wasn't a known name.
somebody random for the NFL. I love it.
They should have got me to do it then, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Pick some random guy.
Because Pete did it last year, right? He was their coach. I can remember Gino was the quarterback. WVU, baby. But I still say Pete Carroll made the worst decision ever in the Super Bowl.
Oh, don't remind me of that. Oh God.
I wonder if people lost money on that too.
All I wanted in that game was one more loss on Tom Brady's resume. Just one more loss.
All you do is give the ball to Marshawn Lynch. He's right there, and you're going to try to throw a pass.
And you're a dynasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hand the ball off. You've got back-to-back Super Bowls. You're a dynasty.
He regressed to his Jets coaching days when he did it.
Yeah, that's
And I've
true.
got the youngest.
People do forget that time.
Yeah, he was a Jet, just like sorry there, John, but Belichick was a Browns coach at one point. He was not good. People forget about that.
He wasn't good with the Patriots outside of the Brady years.
Yeah.
Make that argument.
That's like one of those things we talked about earlier. Sports moments people try to forget when Belichick was with the Browns. People don't want to remember that part.
No, nobody wants to remember that.
Belichick.
There's a question for you there, Anderson, by the way, from Paul. Anderson,
No,
did you meet up with TK?
No, I have not. I've only been home for 3 days.
I thought you
That's almost as long as you were at the airport for.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
had a
know,
crazy
exactly.
excursion getting home. That was nuts.
And they live
Yeah,
in
at least you got to go to
Park or
Germany though,
something.
man. I bet that was fun stuff, man.
It is, but like with what I do, I don't get to spend a lot of time places normally.
Right.
I only had 2 days where I could actually go do things. One day was in Germany. I was in Cologne and just hung out, drank some good beers, had a good time.
Isn't Cologne where Kolsch came from?
It's exactly where Colts
Thank
came
you.
from.
Yeah.
And that's what I was drinking.
Shit. I still remember shit.
It's the only place
I
that
tell you right now, I want to go to Oktoberfest just once in my life. There's one.
I would
See
tell
the-
you.
See
If
the
you
chick carry like 30 of those big old beer glasses and just walk around and dropping them off to people.
If you can't get to Munich, go to Cincinnati. The second biggest in the world, and they do it up 500,000+ people, and they have the women with carrying the mugs. They have the wiener dog races. They have Joey Chestnut crushing sausages. So it's a big old blast.
I'm down with that too.
Yeah, a little closer for you. I think going to Germany.
A lot closer. But you know what? Germany would be
Germany would be the place to go, though. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, but they bring in like the German. They all come over. Cincinnati has a huge German heritage. So you get Paulaner that comes over, and you get Einger and all the other, and they bring over the beers like you don't see in other stuff that we have here too. So they'll bring over like the Keller beers and different other types of lagers that you don't usually see. So you get to drink a lot of that stuff off tap, which is great.
Rod, Munich is reserved for the 25th annual Brewtubers get together because we need a few sponsors before we can do that.
My God, I'll be in my
25th. Will I be around for that? I don't even know. I'll be Walt Disney put me on ice to wake me up.
I'll be 70-something years old, man.
Dark really quick.
I'll have to have a walker and one of those Meadowlarks.
Right?
This conversation got about as dark as Anderson likes his beers.
So I did get to go to a place called Altstadt, which is kind of a neighborhood in Dusseldorf, Germany. I'd never been there before, and it's a really small neighborhood that has over 300 different bars and breweries in it. And you can walk to all of them, and it's just bar after bar after brewery after bar next door to each other. They all have like cool outdoor drinking patios. It's an interesting place.
Wow.
I bet that was fun. Can you imagine all of us there? Oh my God.
Yeah.
We'd have been,
man.
They even had a bar. They even had a bar called the Beer Pong Bar, and all they have there is beer pong.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
We'd be out there
It was
be
a good
like,
time.
I lost Shane. Did anyone see Shane? I lost him in the crowd.
That's like an everyday. That's part of my life right there. I'm always getting lost.
One thing they do there that's pretty cool that I noticed both when I was in Altstadt and in Cologne. When you order beers, they bring you out the beer coaster, and then every beer you have, they just put a tick mark on the beer coaster. And then when you're ready to pay, you just show them your beer coaster, and they add up how many beers you had, and that's how. And then they charge you.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it's like
that's neat.
Punch.
Right,
that's pretty cool. I was trying to think. I don't know if it was Germany or if it was the UK, but I know somebody told me over there in Europe, one of the spots, almost like that coaster. It's almost like the Brazilian steakhouses we have here. That you go to some of the local pubs, and they'll keep filling your glass with beer unless you flip the thing over to let them know you're done. You don't want a beer right now, so that'd be kind of cool.
That would be
the Brazilian steakhouse. It's like the Brazilian
it's like the steakhouse, so with beer over there. So it's just like,
that would be dangerous, man.
yeah,
Right? Holy shit!
The crazy thing is the beers are generally much lower alcohol over there than we're used to here in the States or in Canada.
yeah.
And so you can drink a lot more beers.
Can you imagine getting so wasted? Can you imagine getting so wasted that you can't comprehend flipping the thing over and telling them that you're done?
They're thinking, "Oh, this guy can drink."
Right?
He's just a dumbass.
And of course when
and they're walking by. Well, it's still green. I guess I'll pour him another one.
right? And you can't fault them for that because you didn't turn it over.
Right.
And of course, us being beer drinkers are like, oh, I forgot to turn over my thing. I might as well drink it. I can't let it go to waste. You know.
Yeah.
Hardcore, man.
I believe that would go to user error.
Yeah, absolutely, it would for sure.
You're sitting in your chair, leaning all the way back, trying to slap at the card to turn it over.
God, that would be hilarious. That's got great video written all over it right there.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of great videos,
Germany.
because I didn't mention this yet. Speaking of great videos, you guys got just a little over a month to submit your All By Myself Season 3 stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I have an
I'm just
idea,
saying.
and I may work on it tomorrow. Not sure yet.
I'll probably
I think,
work on them next weekend and Labor Day.
yeah. I know Brian's shooting his this weekend. I've done a little bit for mine. I still got to go out and do a little bit more. because I got some other different ideas.
What's the gist of the All By Myself video? Like,
Rod, have you not watched this match?
What?
I've seen parts here and there, but I mean, I know it's like you're out in the woods or you're trying to.
It's
just all by yourself, trying to get back to civilization.
I should have won a Chuggy for my section of the video that I did, but I did.
Yours was
I'm gonna work better. I'm gonna get better.
Basically, all it is, Rod. It's I don't know if you're familiar with the TV show Alone.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's exactly what it is, except for it's just us guys doing it. So we pretend that we're out in the middle of nowhere trying to survive however you want, and it's pretty open. I'm not too strict about too many different things. I did put out a video where it just has like the quick little instructions on, what you need to do, and you just got to do like, 7, 8, 10, 12 clips, whatever, and then I just edit everything together. Okay. And it's fun. Like I said, go back and watch season 2, parts 1 and 2. There's 2 parts because it ended up being a big video. But don't watch season 1. Season 1 was terrible because it was just me.
We had a pretty fun discussion.
That is not true. That freaking where you shot the turkey, that was fantastic.
Oh yes, that was pretty good actually.
And the Bucks just scored again, motherfuckers.
Dave, it's preseason. It doesn't matter.
Know,
I mean, it matters for some because it's like Major League and everybody get cut.
Tearing it up right now with the Bucks.
Dave, in preseason, you take a strip of duct tape and
I know.
Score bug.
But you still want your team to look decent. It's
right.
17.
Watch the team. You make sure they look decent. It doesn't matter what the score is. You just look to see whether they look decent.
Yeah.
It's only the second quarter. What the heck? Oh, wow.
My God.
What's Vanessa saying here? Vanessa says, "What fire starting methods do you use for these survival videos?" Well, there was actually only one person that made a fire on last season's video, and that was Wayne from Bucks County Beer Review, and he did kind of like a friction fire where he took like a stick and was rubbing it. But it's really funny how he actually got the fire going. I don't want to give it away if you haven't seen it.
I didn't have to do that. I found a nice little place out in the middle of the woods. Man, I think Shane observed that place that I found.
Yeah, if I did it, I'd have to. We had a pretty good conversation last night on the show. I don't know if any of you guys caught it. We were telling jokes, stuff like that, but basically of my persuasion of why we don't go camping and hiking type situations, because usually we die like in horror movies first. So like I'd have to make up some funny shit if I was out there in the woods.
Rod is
I can't believe Rod just went there, man.
You have to watch the show from last night. We had a blast with it, just talking about the different ones. Then we were talking about all the horror people and all that kind of stuff, talking about Freddy Krueger and Michael and Jason and all of them. So yeah, it was a blast.
Rod's the glamping professional. The glamping.
Yeah. Got me out here in the woods. I'm gonna die.
He's like that insurance commercial where they're all hiding there and the guy's behind them like, what?
I'll be out there doing like a good neighbor. Where the fuck you out, Jake?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I go to one of my parks and do something. We'll see.
Rod did.
Yeah, like I said, you can do it. You can make it serious. You can make it funny. You can make it a combination of the two. It's do whatever. Just have fun with it.
Shane, you have to mention that the beer tree is banned.
Yes, no beer tree. So go watch the information video. I have it at the end of all my videos, Rod.
He said no beer tree. He didn't say no beer.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Have to figure out a different way to do it.
Yes,
the beer tree is banned.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I didn't even know the beer tree is. I'd have to see the video for sure. Yeah,
I have to watch the first.
Well, okay, go back and watch season 1 then. It's like season 1's like 17 minutes long. It's not very long at all. And then when you go and watch season 2, you'll go, oh, I see why the beer tree is banned now. It's just been used a couple times, so I don't want people to use that as their crutch for that particular thing. So. Yeah, so I banned the beer tree this year. That doesn't mean I might unban it next year. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
All right. Well, guys, I got to get off, man. I hate to, but Dang it.
So I'm gonna wrap up in about 15 minutes anyway, Dave. I gotta go help my wife with her car when she's done work. So
Yeah, you better go help that woman.
Yeah.
oh, I will. Because if I don't, she's not gonna make me light fluffy pancakes anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna,
Does-
you
I mean,
know,
does she ship out pancakes and bacon just asking for a friend?
Yeah, no kidding. I got the maple syrup. I just need the pancakes and the Canadian bacon. That's all I need.
And the maple butter. You can't forget the maple.
Oh yeah, the maple butter.
Yeah.
That's good.
and the Caesars.
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course.
I could drink about a dozen of those.
I love Caesars. I love them. So good.
Better than
So
other
Shane,
stuff.
Shane, what happened with your son's car?
What's that?
What happened with your son's car?
Oh my God. So for anybody who didn't see my little short the other day, my son calls me at like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, yeah, he goes, my car's stalled out. He goes, I'm just off the highway. It wasn't far from home. It was only about 10 minutes away from home. So I get out there and I tried to start it. It wouldn't do anything. Then I tried to boost it with my car. Didn't do anything. Called the tow truck. Tow truck came, tried to boost it and everything. He's like, yeah, he goes, I don't know what's wrong with it. So I just took it to the mechanic. As it turns out, now bear in mind, my kid he's a pretty new driver and he's only had this car for 4 months. Apparently, and his oil light apparently does not work because he's been driving it with no oil and the entire engine is seized and he needs a new engine.
Oh God!
Wow.
Wow!
Oh
Wow.
no.
This poor kid literally he bought this car 4 months ago. He paid cash for it.
I remember.
He works part-time. He's been saving up forever for this car. And I just feel so bad for him because he worked so hard to get that car and he deserves that car. And then just it's a new driver thing, right? You don't always know hey, check the oil every time you fill up or, whatever like that. So, so it's a seized engine and it's going to be $5,200 plus tax.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
That guy,
Lord,
Glenn, hang on.
Did
Did I mention he paid $5,500 for that car?
So he's
Ouch.
literally paying about as much to fix the engine as he did for the car itself.
And
But
you just can't scrap the car and get another one.
No. Well, the only good thing is that we bought the car off of a friend. Well, a guy I work with. He moved over to Europe. He retired. But the car it's solid. This guy had like 2 boxes of paperwork. Every 3 months, this guy got an oil change. He got, when the transmission fluid was due, he got it done. Like the car is in great shape, except for the fact that it ran out of oil and the engine seized. But the rest of the car is solid. Like the guy had it oiled every year and everything. No, he did not check the fluids, Vanessa. Like I said, maybe I should have been a little bit harder on him and said, hey, don't forget to check your oil every time you fill up your car. But now he knows, and now he will for the rest of his life, I'm sure.
What did the light didn't come on or anything for the oil, or he didn't notice it?
Apparently not. Because I asked him, I'm like, I said, if you just ignored it, I said, whatever, I don't care. It's the damage is done. But did the light come on? He goes, you know what? He goes, it flashed for about a second yesterday. He goes, it came on really quick and then went off. He goes, it never came on. He goes, and then the car started to sputter and died. He pulled off to the side of the road and that was it. And the oil light was still not on. So I don't know if it just burnt out when it came on for that one quick second and that was the end of the light or,
you can't,
so.
Technology. There's too much electronic shit in cars now.
No.
Yeah. So like I said, I just feel bad because, he just worked so hard to get that and 4 months later. So I guess Dad's going to have to pay for 3/4 of an engine is how that's going to work out.
Put something bigger in it.
Wait, he's got the money.
Well, the worst part is I'm not. I know you guys know I'm not working right now. Like I'm going to be off for another.
Oh, I didn't know
months,
that. Okay.
Yeah, I got written off work by my doctor, so I'm off for another 2 months or 2.5 months.
Oh wow.
So, but hey, apparently I can afford to put a new engine in my kid's car. So
it's Canada, It's Canada. We'll take care of you. It's Canada. That's how we're told in the States. That's how it works up there.
Yeah, for sure.
You should have taken that $50 from that dude outside the Airbnb.
I know, right?
Yeah, where's that guy?
I know.
Like, go back to the Airbnb and start sitting out there again.
I'm like, I'll be like, hey, remember me, man? Yeah, I actually need that now. I need that $50 now. Thanks.
You know, the funny thing that's happened. So we had to get together, and I sent all you guys like a little, just a trinket with the glassware type thing. Everybody got theirs except Paul in Canada. So Paul never got his.
Oh, really?
Because they couldn't deliver it, and then they had to return it. Well, now they've actually found it and they're resending it to him, which I let Paul to know. But Ray was asking, I was like, did Paul ever because he was like everybody because he asked him about it, he's like, I didn't get anything. He's like, he let me know, but it's just so funny how they were like, oh, well, you used the site in the States, but you sent it to Canada. And I'm like, yeah, I used the site in the States for everybody, and all my other Canadian friends got there. So I don't know what the situation was, but it's just like, of all people to get it lost, it was like Paul's got lost out there. So it's like teasing him, like, well, it is Paul. I mean, maybe they don't want to deliver to his house. Maybe it's scary. I don't know. It's Paul. So
maybe.
So Racing giving us some shit there. So if you feel like you want to give shit to Paul, give shit to Paul about him not getting his glass.
Nice. That's awesome. I got mine right here. Well, I can't show it on camera because I don't have my cool music.
Hey Shane,
I don't know if you noticed that the first time I used the glass, and then I did another video with it. I get the screen kind of goes a little sparkly, and I got some music from The Legend of Zelda. It's the Goblet of Fire or something. I don't know.
We're close to the first spinoff from Rajay Beer Ventures. Chase knows from last night. We're getting close. It's about to happen. Yeah. We're the first spinoff channel.
They've had a lot of prototype videos, as I understand.
Yeah, they're working on them. Working on them right now, probably getting all set.
I look forward to it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great to have a new channel.
Rod, do you know what their name is gonna be?
Actually, what did they tell me it was going to be? It's something with beer, but I'm trying to think of what the name is. Not like Wish You Were Beers like that, but it's something that ends with
butt chugging.
No.
What's that, Paul?
That is Paul. It is something with beer at the end. I can't remember offhand, but it's coming pretty soon. I tell them just go ahead and launch. They got the channel. They got all that stuff. They're like being careful on how they want to launch. I'm like, just launch it. Just put it out there. Just roll with it.
Do it.
I said everybody's first videos are going to suck, so don't even worry about it. They're like being all careful with it, and you can always get better.
I can test that point. I don't think my videos were that bad to start with.
Go back and watch them again.
Yeah.
Go back and watch them again.
They weren't the greatest, but I mean.
But you learn, you go from the first to where you're at now, you definitely see a difference. If you don't see a difference, then I don't know what you're doing because you're not gaining anything. So.
Yeah.
Hey Shane, I just want to let you know I did not see anything in my email that we discussed earlier. I checked it 2 or 3 times, but
did I do something? I'll check, Dave.
Okay.
I might have sent it to your Instagram by something stupid.
But I gotta go, guys. It's been an awesome trip.
I'm glad I got on before you left. Cheers, Dave.
Yeah, no. See you there. Oh.
David.
Are you driving, Paul? I thought I heard a blinker there.
I am always driving. I'm a driving fiend.
Oh my God, he's driving while he's on a live stream. That's illegal.
Not in America, because we got the freedoms of the beerdoms.
That's all right. And I'm a cop, and I can say that.
Look, I had an emergency beer run I had to do, so everything's fine.
There you go, man.
There you go.
That would be a good excuse for me if I pulled you over.
That is commitment to the group. He went on a beer run to join a live.
Just to join the live,
Just to join the live. That's awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night and stay safe out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave gave the Hill Street Blues sign off on that.
I did send it, Dave. It is there, Dave.
Cheers,
Dave. I did send it, but I'll send it again.
Okay. Check your junk folder.
Yeah, check the junk folder. Yeah, go under junk and then subheading Canadian.
Canadian junk.
There's a filter on international emails.
Apparently.
Apparently.
No, I sent him a file today, and it's apparently he does not have it.
So it only happens when you send porn, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
Oh well.
Bullshit.
I'll have to. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't have sent a file called butt plugs xx.xxx.
Send it to
God
me.
damn it.
Triple X doesn't get across the border, Shane. God.
Apparently not. All right. So we got about yes.
He's lost in the woods. He's lost in the woods.
What was that, NASA?
Right? Exactly. So we got just a couple minutes left here, guys, before I got to run. Anybody got anything cool coming up on their channels they want to talk about really quick? Any shout outs, anything like that?
Well, with all the free time on my hands, I guess I'll get to editing all the Niagara videos.
There you go.
There you go.
Look forward to seeing those.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I still haven't seen a review I did with Chase. I need to see that one still.
That's right. And it's with me, not Anderson. Get your gin.
That's right.
What about you, Anderson? You got anything going on your channel coming up? Anything interesting outside of your European beers from your last tour?
Well, I got some beers to get caught up on, some videos to get edited. I just released my Real American Beer from Hulk Hogan.
Yes, I haven't watched it yet, but I did get the notification. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
That just came out today. Other than that, I got a lot of videos to edit, and a couple of weeks I'll be back on the road.
Beautiful. Do you know where you're going? Any place interesting?
U.S. and Canada. Nothing fun.
Not interesting.
Yeah. Detroit.
Detroit. I was in Detroit last week. It's not that great. I was there last week.
They have cheap houses.
Yeah,
that's true.
Shane, in all seriousness, for plugs, as far as plugs are concerned, the last episode of season 1 of Red and Red Real Reviews drops Monday, and then Sunday Scaries we're gonna do a watch party tomorrow night for the Jets game. So podcasts are going well, and I'll keep chugging on the beer reviews. Figurative context, not literally.
Right, for sure. No, that's great to know. What about you, Rod? You got anything coming up?
Let's see. If I got anything coming up on Thursday nights, we have the live streams, which are always fun, happy hour type. Of course.
Yeah.
Got a couple of things in the works at a couple other channels. I'm teaming up with some things right now. I think Body by Beer podcast, we're probably going to do something. Dutch Beer Geek, we're probably going to do something, which would be a cool international thing that we're going to do with him being over in the Netherlands. A few other things. None of you guys have gotten back to me to do your spotlight video.
This is hilarious.
Video.
I've mentioned that before. Like I do a Spotlight 101 videos that I've done
2
for
minutes,
channels.
2 minutes left in the stream. Look who shows up.
To come
I just
on
got
to
home
be
from work.
interviewed. You got off work tonight too.
This is not.
I've been away for a month. I might have missed that.
I mean, it was at the Beer Tuber thing. I said, I'm going to bring back the Spotlight videos. If any of you guys want to come on, do the 101. And not a single person has responded. So I'm moving on to other people that want to come on. You guys got to let me know when you're available so we'll set something up. Yeah. So
you got to remember, Rod. There was a lot of stuff going on that weekend. There was a lot of stuff going on that weekend, and I actually forgot about it.
You'll see now. There's a reminder. Any of you guys want to come on? We'll set it up. Shoot me a message. And we'll get you plugged in to do the Spotlight video and get you some extra exposure for your channels. Yeah.
Right here. Pick this guy right here.
I remember talking to you about that because I wanted to do 2.
Oh, look at that glass. Yeah.
Plugging podcast.
Rod will have my people talk to your people.
Nice. Yes.
He's got
people talking to my people. Oh, the pumpkin.
He's got the pumpkin ale.
Glass. Very nice.
You're talking.
He's got the GLB.
I haven't done a pumpkin ale yet. I've only done one Oktoberfest beer thus far. And that's just because Pauliner sent it to me. But
that beer was canned 2 weeks ago. No, actually,
it's fresh.
A week ago.
Nice
release.
I'm more of a warlock. I'm more of a warlock than pumpkin guy. But
no, it's not pumpkin. This is the
I
Great
thought it
Lakes-
was.
Great
No,
Lakes
it's
out of a
Great Lakes.
Etobicoke
Oh, okay.
ale.
That's the Canadian Great Lakes.
Yeah, Canadian.
Etobicoke.
I had the Midwest Pale Ale from the
real
American
one.
Great Lakes
Good
earlier.
this year. It's good
Oh,
this year.
real one. Battle, real.
The real
What
Great
do you
Lakes
mean you're
versus
shutting
Great
down in
Lakes.
2 minutes?
9 o'clock. I got to go and pick up my wife from work because her car's not doing very well either. Everything's just. I'm waiting for mine to go tomorrow. My kids went yesterday. My wife's goes today. Apparently tomorrow's going to be my turn. So I can't wait for that video to come out.
Things happen in threes, Shane. Things happen in threes.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you will watch.
That's okay, Shane. Go pick up your wife. We'll wait.
I think Roger.
Yeah.
needs to say-
Paul's comment. Paul came on and did his spotlight video when he did it, and he was outside in 0-degree weather.
There you go.
You know.
All right, guys.
You know
Well,
what?
we're gonna wrap this up for this week.
Who's
Thanks
starting
everybody for
another
stopping
chat?
by. You guys go right ahead. You do it on Rod will start one, or Anderson will start one.
I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
probably
thanks to Chase and Anderson and Chris who showed up the last minute. Rod J, of course, the legend. Who else did we have on here earlier? We had Paul from PA Brew News on here. We had Dave from Dave's TV. Go check out all these guys' channel, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And we will chat real soon. I'd love to stay longer, but I got to go pick up my wife. Otherwise, everything would be good.
Yeah.
Cheers, gentlemen. Great talking to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.